everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on CBS 8 Plus. I'm Heather Myers. Here at CBS 8, we are working for you, getting to the bottom of some of the problems that you've asked about, and we're looking for solutions. Delayed water bills are costing San Diego customers thousands of dollars. We've heard from many of you who've all said that you've gotten a bill after not getting a bill for many months. CBS 8's David Gottfredson talked with one couple who says they got a bill worth more than $16,000, and they're wondering what's next.
Well, it's a large bill, $16,000, so it was a pretty big shock to us to have a bill for that amount of money.
Rick and Hiba Graham received the whopping $16,000 water bill earlier this month from the city of San Diego. This after discovering a few months ago that they had not received any water bill for the past 16 months.
I thought Hiba was taking care of the bill. She thought I was taking care of the bill. And then it clicked for us that we haven't gotten a bill from the city for many months.
After 50 minutes on hold, Hiba finally got through by telephone to the Public Utilities Department.
The way it was explained to me was that when there is a change in either excessive or under usage, their system stops billing as almost as a way to have somebody check and ensure that there wasn't an error.
The couple lives in Santa Luz off Carmel Valley Road, and they believe the bill is correct because their typical water bill is about $1,000 a month.
We have sprinkler systems out here that are automated, and there's quite a bit of vegetation here that gets watered in the front yard.
They reached out to CBS 8 wanting to know why the city never notified them that their account had been flagged and their billing was suspended.
They seem to have an automated system that stops the billing from going out, requiring manual review, which could take up to a year. Well, there should be some other technological advance that could allow them to communicate with the customers. I'm on the board of directors of a software company. I know that these things can be solved with software, and this manual approach is just unacceptable.
I reached out to the city of San Diego, and they emailed me a statement saying, in part, the city is working on an IT system enhancement that would timely notify customers whenever their bill is held in our billing system. And they estimated, quote, the enhancement will be fully developed by fall. The city says customers with past due bills can pay off those balances over time without penalty and without late fees. If you receive very large water bills in the mail, or you just stop receiving bills from the water department altogether, give us a call because we're working for you. In Kearney Mesa, David Gottfredson, CBS 8.
Well, when it comes to preventing those large water bills, viewers have been asking if setting up AutoPay helps to take away the issues. We're working for you to solve whether you should set up AutoPay or not. CBS 8's Ariana Cohen read your CBS 8 viewer emails and looked into it.
CBS 8 viewers are continuing to email us about water bills and the confusion surrounding it. One viewer wrote, you should advise people to take their bills off AutoPay. What if they get a $5,000 bill and it takes all their money?
Hi, this is Ariana Cohen calling from CBS 8.
We are working for you to clear this up. It does not make a difference whether you are on AutoPay or not. The Public Utilities Department told CBS 8 bills are held when a water meter read is significantly outside the typical range based on historic usage, so that public utilities staff can manually investigate the account to determine the cause of the abnormal read. Due to staffing challenges, the Public Utilities Department is unfortunately unable to investigate each account immediately. We have also had staffing challenges in meter reading in 2023, which means whether you use AutoPay or not, if the city is investigating your water bill, the bill will remain at zero, and you will not be charged until you get a bill in the mail. You also won't be notified until you suddenly receive a big bill. Another CBS 8 viewer wrote, we were set on AutoPay and the city never deducted money for over a year. AutoPay or not, you need to make sure to pay attention to your water bill. Create an account with the Public Utilities Department, log in, and regularly check. If you find a zero balance, know that something something is wrong. CBS 8 viewer Greta Irwin emailed us, "We have our bill paid automatically. I didn't realize we hadn't received a bill until seeing your coverage." CBS 8 viewer Donna Titus wrote, "That has to be the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. It's no way to run any kind of business, but a city as large as San Diego needs to address this business model as soon as possible." Working for you, Ariana Cohen, CBS 8.
Well, if you are not receiving your water bills, we have information on what you can do about that and a guide on checking for leaks. We posted the story on the help button at CBS8.com. You can also download and visit the CBS 8 app for more information. Most San Diegans dodged major flood damage from Tropical Storm Hilary, but that may not be the case the next time around. Experts say people both in San Diego and across the country are underinsured when it comes to flood damage. CBS 8's Abby Black is working for you to help you decide if you need flood insurance.
Now that Hillary's moved on and you're moving the sandbags out of the way, you need to look ahead on other ways that you can protect your home if it floods. We're working for you on what you need to know about flood insurance.
Flood insurance was not top of mind before Hurricane Hilary, especially in Palm Springs, but today it is.
Who has flood insurance in a desert?
It wasn't just Hilary that caused damage. San Diego and California have been soaked with rain this year, yet experts say only 12% of Americans have flood insurance.
We all have to think about how do we protect against the new and increasing risk that we have with climate change.
Doug Heller, the director of insurance for the watchdog nonprofit Consumer Federation of America, told me one of those protections is buying flood insurance.
Flood insurance is not in your homeowner's insurance policy.
Rather, I found it's like California earthquake insurance. It's a separate policy available in San Diego County that's regulated by FEMA under the National Flood Insurance Program known as NFIP, but there is a max on coverage.
You have $250,000 coverage for your home and up to, I think it's $100,000 in coverage for personal property in your home.
FEMA recently revised its rate, so we wanted to know how much flood insurance will cost you.
In California, we've seen a lot of increases, numbers in the $1,000 range.
I also tracked down the NFIP website and found if you type in your zip code, you can find the average cost in your neighborhood, but your insurance agent can set it up and give you a quote too. It will take 30 days to kick in. I learned if you want more coverage, you can go through a private company, but Heller warns there are risks, especially if the company goes under.
Find out if the company is called a surplus lines insurance company, and if so, understand that you don't have all the same protections.
Now, there are exceptions. We found if you live in a high-risk flood area, you are required to buy flood insurance.
If you're in the area of a previous burn scar from a wildfire, and that is considered part of the reason that there was flooding, you may have coverage from your home insurance.
We may be drying out now, but Heller tells us the rain is not going away.
Climate change is really doing a number on us, and we have to face that now by investing on the front end.
Working for you, Abby Black, CBS 8.
Many people are sharing their hopes online that a fan favorite buffet restaurant will make a return in La Mesa. We're talking about Souplantation. CBS 8's Ariana Cohen is working for you to find out what the truth is and if the restaurant will ever come back.
Many CBS 8 viewers are sounding off on social media, asking if Souplantation will ever return to this building in La Mesa. Well, I found the answer. People have been excited about the possibility of Souplantation making its return here at 9158 Fletcher Parkway for the last couple years. Writing online, the Souplantation in La Mesa is reopening. This is the best news I've gotten in months. My mom actually screaming when I told her Souplantation is coming back. And Souplantation is coming back to SD. And now I have hope for the world. There was once hope Souplantation would make its return during the summer last year. I went to the location today to find out if Souplantation will ever make its return and talk to the manager here to find out once and for all.
I'm a part of many neighborhood networks, Facebook groups, Instagram groups, social media. Everyone's anticipating the return of Souplantation. So I try to put as much information out there as possible that unfortunately it's not coming back.
What was once a Souplantation Souplantation is now Golden Life ADHC and has been since December 2022.
It's an adult day healthcare center. It's part of the CBAS program, which is community-based adult services. So we provide a daycare program for adults and seniors, seniors and adults with disabilities.
She adds they have some big plans for the center that will be announced next year. But as for now, the dreams of Souplantation coming back are shattered. Working for you, Ariana Cohen, CBS 8.
Well, at least the space is going to a great cause. Don't forget, we are working for you. If there is something that you would like us to look into, just email us at workingforyou@cbs8.com. Thank you so much for joining us on CBS 8 Plus, and we'll see you next time.